Hey everyone, it's Wendemere Riley, registered dietitian, nutritionist, and the health chick. I am thrilled that you are here. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Doesn't matter where you are in your health journey, it's important to understand your why. This is your motivation. This is beyond, I want to lose a few pounds. This is why do you want to lose a few pounds? Is it because it's hard walking up those steps? Is it because you want better health to hold your children or your grandchildren? Do you want more sexual vitality for your relationship? Uh, so this is where we've got to get started. And this doesn't matter where we are in the process. Reevaluating why we're doing this is what helps us when things are hard. Because sometimes a gut reset diet and avoiding sugar is hard to do. I have been there. Sometimes finding that motivation to make it to that Orange Theory class or get that fitness hoop outside or go take that walk. Sometimes that's hard. So really understanding our why, visualizing that, creating an atmosphere that reminds us of our why is really helpful. So guess what? In order to get started, I have a podcast dedicated to helping you understand it and how to do it. So that's the very first thing on your to-do list. So pause the video, go watch the podcast. Now, some of you aren't going to do that because you're going to listen to the whole thing, and that's fine too. But that's the first thing. Now, for those of you that did the podcast, good job. Welcome back. And we're on to our next step, and that is setting SMART goals. Now, I bet that some of you, while you were on my podcast station, already saw it and already did all my podcasts. Well, that's fantastic. If you haven't done that podcast yet, go ahead, pause it, because SMART goals are specific. They're actionable, they're timely, and most importantly, they're realistic. So losing 50 pounds before your reunion probably ain't gonna happen. We used to be able to drop that 10-20 fast. After you're over 30 years old, it gets really, really difficult. So a smarter, better goal would be, I want to lose 5 pounds by walking an extra 5,000 steps and reducing my glass of wine, and I'm going to do that over the next 2 months. You notice I said reduce. I did not say eliminate the wine. So go ahead, pause this, go listen to those goals, and then I'll see you in a moment. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Now I would like for you to get out a piece of paper and let's come up with what are your 3 SMART goals. Come on, get the paper out, write them out, think them through. And what would be even better is after you have those goals, either put them on Facebook or any of your social media accounts, or call or text a friend, get an accountability partner, get them to come up with their 3 goals and decide to do this together. Maybe that's your spouse, maybe it's one of your kids, maybe it's your BFF. Okay, go do that. Put me on pause. Hopefully I'll see you soon. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you have your goals. All right, so now you're like, all right, now I need more of you, Wendemere. I need some help. What's going on? How do we connect? So first thing you want to do is get on my email list. I know some people don't want email. That's fine. If you don't want to, just go to one of my many social media accounts. But just know, email is where you're going to get everything I'm doing. You don't need everything. You just need a few tips here and there. Social media accounts are where it's at. You also want to attend my tea and chat. So open up your calendar or write some notes. It is the 3rd Wednesday of every month. It's at noon. Of course, you're going to say, well, Wendemere, is that recorded? Well, yes, it is. But that's in the membership site that comes in January. So make a note on your Christmas wish list. Keep a couple of funds Don't have pricing yet, but set aside a little bit of money for the membership site, because that's where I'm going to store it all with a whole bunch of other stuff. We're going to come back to that in a minute. So the Tea and Chat, third Wednesday of the month, you can register so you can get automatic reminders, or guess what? What you do? Yep, get on that email list. Okay, so Tea and Chat. If you've never been to my Tea and Chat, well, it's with me. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. This was something that I started when I opened my first herb shop, Windermere's Herb Shop and Day Spa. You guys will remember that, in downtown Claremont. It's how I got started. And back then, we were sitting on the floor in the middle of the shop because I couldn't afford chairs. And then it grew, and it was probably one of the most loved events. People will still talk about how much fun we would have, just kind of casually talking about what's going on in health and wellness in the world. So I have moved that to an online forum. It's a Zoom meeting, about 40 minutes. They've been very well received. So join me. So then what? Well, at this point, you need to decide, do you need a private consult? Or you want to take one of my courses? Or is Tea and Chat enough? So if you want a private consult, I work at a doctor's office in Claremont, at Dr. Gonzalez at Urban Health. I do take insurance. You do not have to be a patient of the office to see me. So if your insurance doesn't cover nutrition, then we have very affordable self-pay prices. So private consult an option, or take one of my courses, even better. My signature course is my Digestive Tune-Up. For those that have been with me for a long time, that's where my personal health journey started. I had really bad irritable bowel. I had food intolerances. I had weight problems. I had severe skin issues because of it. I had abnormal pap smears and cellular stuff going on. I was a mess. So that's why I left I had a kick-ass job in marketing at Disney. Some of you know that. But I left my job to open up a natural health store because I wanted to help other people that were having those similar GI issues. So the Digestive Tune-Up, that's me. And then for those of you that need more help, we have the advanced digestive course, and that's my signature gut reset diet. And man, I have been getting kick-ass results with that, especially for the severe autoimmune, the severe GI issues, for those that just can't get that excess weight off. So that's kind of the signature. So that's we do the Digestive Tune-Up, and then if that's not enough, we roll right into the advanced gut reset diet. Now, for those of you that don't need all that, if you become a member of the membership site, I have a quick gut health tutorial to get you started. But you want to start with the gut, and I don't care what you have going on. If you have skin issues, if you have sinus issues, if you have gas, bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, can't get the weight off, food sits heavy, poor immunity, start with the gut. And that's beyond just taking a probiotic and a digestive enzyme. Those are important, but there's a little bit more to it for most people. So think about those courses, and then that leads me to the membership site. And this is my pride. This is my new my project, my baby. This is what I'm really working towards and hoping to have launched in January. And if you click on the link, I have a whole nother video to tell you about the membership site. So that should be enough to get you started. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I can't wait to help you feel better. Until I see you again, make it a healthy day.